Hello, welcome back to my channel. We go again. This is a pre-match prediction for tomorrow's game under the lights at home against our London rivals Fulham. First of all, let's just jump back to this the weekend's game. Listen, I thought we played well. What I see of it, I thought we played well. I thought we competed. I thought we looked dangerous at times going forward. But do you know what I'm scared of? You know what might cost us? Do you know what might cost us? Crap referees, that's one. Do you know what might cost us? A lack of killer instinct. We do not know how to kill teams off, and that might cost us in our pursuit of the top six this season. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong, and I hope we click, and I hope Bennett starts clicking and firing in the goals. But listen, a lack of killer instinct. We need to start killing these teams off. We really do. We need to start killing these teams off because, like we saw at the weekend, one counter attack from Blackburn, silly free kick to give away from Shaggy. Silly free kick to give away. Ball into the box, 1-1. One shot they had and they took it. It's a lack of killer instinct and we need to get that back. Well, back? We don't even have it. We need to find killer instinct, whether that's another attacking midfielder or another forward, which I do think we might maybe need. But it's a bit scary. We can't create nothing, and it's worrying. It is worrying. But I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Bennett starts clicking very soon. We've got Mason to come back into the fold. Conor Mahoney. Why in the heck is he not using Conor Mahoney? Use Conor Mahoney. Change his role. Get him on the ball. Let him drive forward because we need to start killing these teams off if we have any ambitions of making the top six. Anyway, I thought it was a good point. I didn't feel under no pressure listening to it anyway. But like I said, teams in this division, good teams in this division, kill teams like Blackburn off. No disrespect. And once they had one counter attack, one shot, and it was a goal. But we need to kill them off. We were all over them. And it's a lack of killer instinct. We need to find that. We need to find the killer instinct. Don't be ruthless. Don't stop attacking them. We sat back. It seems like we sat back after the goal went in a little bit. But listen, they didn't get near us. It's just a lack of concentration, whether it's fitness levels, whether it's communication. Corned beef done. He was brilliant at the weekend. But listen, enough of that now. Good point, and we move on to our London rivals. Fulham come to town tomorrow night. Listen, it's going to be a tough game, and I don't think I'm that confident. I'll tell you that now. I am confident, but I'm not confident, if you know what I mean. A phenomenal side. They are without, I repeat, they are without Harry Wilson. He has received a straight red card, so therefore ruling himself out, of tomorrow's London Darby in SE16 under the lights. But listen, if we have any ambition, seriously, if we have any ambition of making the top six, we need to start killing these teams off like Blackburn. But enough of that. Good point, good move, phenomenal goal. Ballard sprayed the ball over to Shaggy. Shaggy first time into the Jedi, and Jedi does the rest. Thanks for coming. But listen, let's move on to our London rivals, Fulham. Tomorrow, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a really tough game. And I do actually think, sorry to say it, I do actually think we're going to lose the game by 1-0, with Josh Onoma getting the visitors' goal. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong, and I hope we do get some sort of result out of tomorrow's game. But this is going to be the toughest game of the season so far. Without a shadow of a doubt, they're a phenomenal side. They will walk the league. Thank God, if we have any hope, thank God Harry Wilson will not be available tomorrow to play for Fulham, because like I said previously, he has received a straight red card. So he will not be playing unless it gets overturned today. He will not be playing tomorrow under the lights at London, in the London Darby. Thank God for that. But they got a phenomenal squad. Phenomenal squad. Strength in depth. They got flipping camera. They got Alexander Mitrovic. We can wind him up. We can wind Alexander Mitrovic up. Wind him up. Crowd get on his back. Wind him up, because you can send him off. You can get him sent off, you can. But he's a phenomenal striker, and I would love him up front for Millwall tomorrow. But that's not going to happen. But listen, I hope I'm wrong, but I think I am going to go with Fulham 1. Millwall 0, Fulham 1, with the visitors' goal scorer being Josh Oliver. But listen, we competed in every game so far. We look good going forward. But whether it's a lack of killer instinct, well, I know it's a lack of killer instinct. Whether it's fitness level, whether it's communication. Hutchie has had a slight knock on his calf, so that shouldn't put him out for too long. We are missing players like Mason Bennett. But listen, I would start playing Mahoney. Well, at least bring him off the bench, because he will offer something different. He will grab the ball. We need someone to grab the ball. Lenny does it. We need someone to grab the ball, no fear, turn and run at defensive. Because if you run at defensive, trust me, at every single level, it will strike fear into their eyes. They won't want opposition players running at them. But listen, enough of that. Sorry, I am going to go with Millwall 0, Fulham 1. I hope I'm wrong, like I said. I really do hope I'm wrong, and I hope Gary had a masterclass up his sleeve to stop Alexander Mitrovic. If you stop Alexander Mitrovic, you go halfway to sort of stopping Fulham. But listen, they destroyed Huddersfield on Saturday. Huddersfield were in the game for a little while, but listen, we cannot give them space. We need to go at them from minute 1. We need to shut spaces down. We cannot let them cross. We cannot let them. If we let them play, we will lose the game about 4-0, 4-5-0. But listen, I only do think we're going to lose the game by 1-0, which I would take against this Fulham side, because last season, as we know, we broke the record for the most passes against us at Craven Cottage in the later rounds of Neil Harris's tenure in the dugout. But listen, enough of that. It's a new season, new hope. We go there with no fear. We try and play our game. We don't worry about Fulham. We worry about our game. And we try and do what we're good at. Maybe that's going a bit longer. Being ugly, pushing them around a little bit. The referee needs to have we need to have a decent referee, because that referee on Saturday was absolutely atrocious. I heard we should have had at least about 3 penalties, especially on Coops. But listen, enough of that. It was a good point Saturday, but I don't think we are going to follow it up with a result on tomorrow. I hope I'm wrong, because it's my first game back. But listen, it's going to be hard, but we go there. We go there with no fear, and we try and play our game. We impose our game onto them, and try and stop for them. And if we can get a point, I'll take a point. But unfortunately, lads, I'm going to go with Millwall 0, Fulham 1. Come on, you Lions.